will be tomorrow. Maybe he won't.
He has to testify.
I mean,
I think
that's what everybody said about
though,
Casey Anthony. Casey Anthony had to testify, except she didn't, and she was acquitted. Who agrees with me? Let me throw it to Adam Thompson, criminal defense attorney.
Jane, you're calling it right. I don't know what they're doing with these prosecutors down in Florida, but it's like they send them to school on how to lose cases. Sonny, you called it wrong on Zimmerman. You're calling it wrong here, too. I don't know why you always think the prosecution's doing a great job, because they're not. This is completely different than Zimmerman. Zimmerman told a very clear, consistent story over and over and over. This guy's statement is completely riddled with things that hurts the defense. The prosecution absolutely needed to call a witness to get the tape in and let the jury hear how this guy's 1 minute saying it's a shotgun, the other minute it may be a stick. You don't kill someone over a stick.
Okay, one at a time. Sonny, your rebuttal.
Well, the problem with that is that you can't cross-examine a videotape. And so this was very, very smart. We know that Michael Dunn was in jail making tons of phone calls. There are a lot of letters in which he sort of indicates a racist slant towards African-American men. He calls them thugs. All of that evidence comes in if he takes the witness stand. And so it makes a lot of sense to force his hand, because there is no evidence at this point.
Okay, hold it.
No evidence whatsoever.
One at a time. I want to go to Dante Barry, Million Hoodies Movement for Justice. Dante, I'm not saying I agree with Dunn. I'm just saying the way the detectives grilled him on that tape exposed all the holes in his story, and they were not believing him, and they were asking him, hold on, you say you're shooting him because he's getting out of the car, but sir, his door is closed. They're talking in people terms. They're telling the story in a way that the average person can hear when they're interrogating him, which has not happened in court, Dante.
Absolutely, he needs to be on the stage right now. I think when you read his letters from jail, you can sense the racial coded language that he's been constantly using. I mean, look at Richard Sherman as an example of this idea of thug music. What does it mean to be thug? You have this idea of volatile black men being angry and being violent. We need to have him on stage to actually tell his story, to see what actually what happened that night.
And here's the thing. They think they're going to force him on stage by not playing the interrogation tape. We don't know if that's true. Okay, the defense has now said they may have 2 more witnesses. One of them may be done, one of them won't. So again, let's debate the most controversial move by prosecutors. They rested their case without playing the long, it's more than an hour and a half, video of detectives grilling Michael Dunn relentlessly after they caught him the day after the shooting. The detectives who interrogate Dunn seem a lot more, to me, insightful than the prosecutors over and over. These detectives zero in on holes in Dunn's story. Listen.